Hi friends, my name is Dee and welcome to my channel Kindling Wild. If you're new here, I'm a homeschool mom to 3 boys and the 4th is on the way. And it's really hot today and I'm really pregnant, so there's like a sheen on my face. But I wanted to take this opportunity of relative quiet in my home to show you this awesome Usborne book and talk about some of the projects that we did around it. I'm an Usborne consultant, so I can link this book below if you're interested in ordering it. In our homeschool, we do a lot of our learning directly from books, and I like to be creative and I like to just sort of follow some little rabbit trails, so I am not a strict curriculum follower by any means, but this has been one of like the coolest books, and we have found so many rabbit trails off of it, and it has made our home more zero waste, so it's actually benefiting the world, and the kids know that for real, that we're not just putting glitter on some kind of little project just because then you can decorate something and it'll be fun, kids. We're actually doing real projects that we are able to use. We've used the beeswax wraps in our kitchen. I think my favorite thing is wrapping cheese up in them. That's awesome. And avocados and bits of fruit that, like, you slice it and your toddler only wants part of it. It wraps it up really well. So, you know, these things are actually helping us, and then they're actually helping the world, and kids are not dumb. They know that they're doing something real. So this book has been really great for a unit study for us. First of all, this is a new release. This is a new release. I think maybe it came out in May or something like that. And I ordered it right away because I was really excited to use it to teach the kids about plastic. They don't really understand sometimes the things that I'm saying about not wanting them to drink from plastic cups or different things about plastic in our home. And so I thought that it just might be a good little, really easy mini unit study to do. And I was I was actually blown out of the water with how many different activities we came up with out of this book. So, first of all, this book starts with a table of contents, which is a really nice learning tool for kids. It's also equipped with like the quick links, so you can go online and learn more. So it starts with what is plastic, and of course it's with the flaps, so each of these little flaps is going to give you more information. So we talked about even like the etymology of the word. It comes from Greek, apparently. Exciting. I love word etymology. I'm a huge nerd with that. And then it goes into how is plastic made, which is great. They really, really love animals, and obviously seeing the little creatures with the plastic and stuff like that. So then it starts going into alternate forms of packaging, and including that more and more packaging is being made out of mushrooms and different things like that. And I think that that kind of discussion for us brought up a lot of good stuff, because sometimes like I have really boring wrapping paper because I don't want to get like the ones with the plastic on it, and I don't want to buy single-use plastic ribbons, and so I use reusable ribbons, and like, you know, that for kids it can be a bit like, why are we weird? But anyway, it really helped going through this book together. So some of the things that we did with this book, we went through our recycling and looked at the different kinds. Kids went up and down and picked up all kinds of stuff. And they also picked up a bunch of refundables, so they were really excited because then they got money back from their hard work. They got like a few dollars. Thing that we're not very good at is our produce bags. We have a couple, and we need to get or make more. And then we also did, I mean, it's a little bit weird right now with all the regulations for COVID-19, but we do bring our big jars and things to the bulk barn, so they were kind of able to be like, oh, that's why we do that, even though it's not convenient. This was a really good flap for us. Which of these has a non-plastic version? So, our soap, we usually use bar soap. We don't use bar shampoo, but we do use bar soap, and they obviously like the stuff that doesn't come in a bar, but I do sometimes make a hand soap that just goes in a mason jar. I have like a special lid for it, and so that was kind of like, oh, like a connection for the kids, because like they just probably think that I'm crazy. And then we also made beeswax wraps, which had kind of been on my want to do project list anyway, and it was super easy and fun. And I'll just show you a quick video clip maybe at the end of this video of the kids doing that. I'm really picky about my laundry detergents just because I'm kind of sensitive, and there's obviously little people and they have sensitive skin in my life. But we found a Canadian company that mails you in like a cardboard mailer laundry strips, and I will link them as well, because we've been really, really happy and pleased with how the product works. And then obviously it's not coming in those plastic packaging, and that's just great. They were a bit sad about this page because I don't usually buy balloons for every birthday, but when I have, they've really loved it. It's like the most exciting thing. They were like, we can't have balloons. And I was like, well, maybe once in a while. I do kind of wish that there was a good balloon alternative, but sometimes I have gotten, I don't know, I have a little felt banner that I put up instead as a reusable thing. We do cook at home all the time, and we use reusable cups and try to avoid plastic packaging and things like that. So they kind of were able to see a lot of that in our own life already. And we did this little project making a t-shirt bag. One of my kids cut up his t-shirt and then he wanted to keep it. So now it's just a tank top instead of a bag, but that's fine. It didn't fit around his neck, and now it's just a pajama tank top. So he still was able to repurpose an item that was just gonna go in our donation box anyway. It was in our donation box, and we have a lot in our donation box, and nowhere around here is accepting donations yet. So this pregnant mama really wants that to start happening. One more thing on our to-do list is to just make a plastic bird feeder, but we don't actually buy a lot of like bottles like this, so I'm sure we'll have the opportunity at some point now. One other thing is I follow a really cool Instagram account of somebody that I know called Clean Up the Beach, and She likes to post her garbage hauls from the beach, and so we looked at some of those. That's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, could you please hit the like button, leave me a comment, and subscribe and hit the little bell so that you get notified when I post new videos. I'm trying to post them every week. Usually, I don't know, on Tuesdays, depending on if my rural internet lets me upload it. So that's super fun. Anyway, I hope that you'll stick around and let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.